Hi everybody, welcome back. If you're new here, thank you for joining me today, and if you are a veteran of Booked with Amanda, I appreciate your support and thank you for coming back after such a long hiatus. So basically, I took a step back from my mental health. I just wasn't feeling creative. I wasn't feeling social. I just didn't want to do this for a little while. I took a break, and that's okay, right? Like, it's okay to take care of yourself first. And I am a very big advocate for that. Mental health's important. Do what you gotta do. And so I did. Now I am back. I am hoping that I can jump back into it. I'm hoping I can get you guys some new content. And I am especially hoping that we can go back to having our wonderful interactions. I love talking with you guys. I really enjoy watching your videos, and I have continued to do so during my hiatus. So I have kept up with what you're reading and all of that, even if I have been just kind of lurking and not commenting. But I'm hoping to get back into just being with the BookTube community and participating, because BookTube is awesome and I love it, and that is why I'm here. So basically, this is kind of just like a quick life update. Hello, I'm back, and just want to let you guys know a couple of the goals I have for this year, just because I didn't do a video in January. Better late than never. For this year, my Goodreads goal, I have set that at 100, though I am hoping to surpass it. Hoping. I'm working on it. I think I'm back ahead of schedule, but I was behind schedule for a while. And so 100 is my goal, but I was kind of hoping to do more than that. We'll see how it goes. 100 will make me happy. I'm also competing in a couple of annual challenges, and I will link those below for you to check out if you're interested. The best part about annual challenges is that really it's never too late to start. So maybe you haven't heard of these and you want to go ahead and join, please do so. So the first challenge I'm competing in, which is extremely necessary, is the Mount TBR challenge. Now, as you can see behind me, this shelf is no longer beautiful. It is crammed full of books. I am struggling with the TBR. So I am trying to get, I'm hoping, at least 60 books off my TBR this year. And so therefore I'm competing in the Mount TBR challenge, and I am going for Mount Kilimanjaro, which is 60 books. So basically, you would have to read books from your TBR, and they would have to have been purchased prior to 2020, which is not a problem. I got a lot going here. So that is my first challenge, after my Goodreads challenge, of course, is to get at least 60 books off my TBR. I am 15 or 16 books in, and it's March 27th today. So that's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, that's more than I expected by this time. There's lots of different tiers, and I think the first tier is, I want to say like 6 or 12 or something. So if you're interested, definitely check it out. It kind of just holds you accountable to pick off your TBR shelf versus purchasing. Yeah, so that's my first challenge. I'm also competing in a challenge created by one of my friends, and that is the Swords and Stars challenge. Basically, it is a sci-fi fantasy challenge. There's 20 prompts that you have to complete. She is very lax, and there's not a lot of rules, but in my competitive nature, I have to complete these 20 tasks. I will do a separate video for that, but I will link it down below too, if you want to check that out before that video comes out. I'm going to do a video with my TBR, because I think most of the books that I'm doing for that challenge were actually from my TBR shelf. So, yay me. And then I'm kind of competing loosely in the alphabet challenge. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. It's basically read a book that begins with a letter of every letter of the alphabet. Easy peasy, right? Lemon squeezy, as my daughter says. And then the last challenge I'm competing in loosely is the Beat the Backless challenge. And I'm not really doing the challenge aspect. I'm not really keeping up with the whole challenge, filling out things and all that online. But I did take a copy of the bingo, which I am trying to complete. So that's kind of what's going on with that. And basically the Beat the Backless challenge is to read books published prior to this year. So that is what I'm doing this year. Of course, I'm also competing. Wow, this is the Olympics of books, I guess. I'm also participating is the correct term. In the magical readathons, of course. Owls is coming up in April, and I'll be filming a TBR for that and posting that hopefully by the end of the weekend. And I also am going to be competing in the Newts, of course. Like, I really haven't been participating in any readathons because I've been feeling kind of just like get through my reading. Even in February, I only read 2 books, so it's been kind of tough around here. But yeah, we'll see what the future holds if I'm going to be participating in anything else. I'm not 100% sure. We'll see. I do appreciate you coming back or joining me for the first time, because honestly, I just want to talk books with you. Thanks again for tuning in. I will catch you guys all in the next chapter.